Good morning. I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. Stocks jumped on Friday as traders grew hopeful that lawmakers will reach a deal to raise the US debt ceiling, avoiding a potentially catastrophic default. However, yesterday, US President Joe Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy reached a tentative deal to raise the federal government's $3.4 trillion debt ceiling, days ahead of a deadline to avert a potentially catastrophic default. The agreement on Sunday would raise the debt limit for 2 years while capping spending over that time, but risks angering both Democratic and Republican sides with concessions made to reach it. In response, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy stated, "The deal has historic reductions in spending, consequential reforms that will lift people out of poverty and into the workforce, and rein in government overreach. There are no new taxes and no new government programs." Overall, on Friday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average climbed 1%, the S&P 500 gained 1.3%, and the Nasdaq Composite advanced 2.2%. Intel and American Express rose 5.8% and 4.1% respectively to lead the Dow higher. The Nasdaq notched its fifth straight weekly gain, rising 2.5%. The S&P 500 also posted a one-week advancing 0.3%. The Dow was the biggest laggard last week, losing 1%. And large-cap companies are outperforming small-cap companies, with the Russell's 1000 index gaining 9.2% compared to Russell's 2000's 0.7% advance, driven by the success of big technology stocks. Investors are concerned about the sustainability of this narrow rally and the dominance of large-cap tech stocks in the market. In commodity news, tensions rise as Saudi Arabia accuses Russia of pumping large volumes of cheaper crude into the market, undermining Riyadh's efforts to raise energy prices. The friction between the two largest oil producers is evident ahead of an upcoming OPEC Plus meeting to decide on a production plan, with concerns about a slowing global economy affecting energy demand. Overall, almost all US sectors closed higher overnight. Technology and consumer discretionary both soared, finishing over 2% higher. Energy was the worst performer. The SPY futures are pointing to a 0.98% gain. Thank you for listening.